Hello, dear students, and welcome to our first online lesson on solving simple linear equations. My name is Mariam Gabris, and I will be your math teacher. So, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to understand how to solve equations like 2x plus 3 equal to 11. So before we dive into solving an equation, let's first of all define what is an equation. So an equation is a mathematical statement showing that two expressions are equal. So here, for example, 2x plus 3 equal to 11, here this is an equation. So our goal is to find the value of x that makes the equation true. So in order to solve an equation, we will need to find the value of x that makes this equation true. So in order to solve 2x plus 3 equal to 11, we will start solving it step by step together. So let's do this. We first of all, the original equation is we have 2x plus 3 equal to 11. So I want you to first of all, when you want to solve any equation, which we call usually first degree equation, later on you will understand what I mean. So when you want to solve any this type of equation, I want you to start thinking about moving all the numbers that you have on this side of the equation to the second side. So as we said, an equation contains two expressions that are equal, right? So I want you to think about leaving all the unknowns to one side of the equation and moving all the numbers to the second side of the equation. So here, for example, we have, let's check. Here, let's check the elements that we have. We have here 2x. It contains an unknown, right? X here is an unknown, right? So we also have 3. 3 is a number, so we will think about moving it to this side. But how can we do this? Okay. So usually when we have an equation, you should know something very important is that you are able to add, for example, by a number on both sides of the equation. So if you want to add here, for example, by 1, you should also add here by 1, and the equation will stay true. Okay? And we can even multiply by a number here and by a number here, and also you can divide by a number here and divide also by the same number here. So anything you apply on a side of the equation, you should apply it on the second side also. So here we want to get rid of the 3 next to 2x, right? We want to get rid of this number, right? So what should we do? We can add minus 3 on both sides of the equation, right? We can do that, right? We can add minus 3 to both sides of the equation. So adding here by minus 3 and adding here also by minus 3. So after adding minus 3 here, as you can see, 3 minus 3 will give us 0. So we will get 2x plus 0 equal to 8, right? Because 11 minus 3 will give us 8. And here 2x plus 0 will give us 2x, right? So we will get at the end 2x equal to 8. So here we want to solve this equation. Remember the goal, we want to solve this equation. So we said that to solve an equation, it means that we should find the value of the unknown that we have on the equation, in the equation, where this equation is 2. Okay? So we want to find the value of x. So here we reached that 2x equal to 8. But we want the value of x alone. No, we don't want the value 2x of 2x. We want only the value of x alone. So we should, here what should we do in your opinion? We said that we can multiply. We have here an equation 2x equal to 8, right? We said we can either multiply or divide or do anything on both sides of the equation. So here what we can do? Yes, we can divide by 2, right? Because if we divide it by 2 on both sides of the equation, we can here cross the 2 next to the x, and we will get at the end, we will get x is equal to 4. So at the end we got x equal to 4 as the solution for the main equation, which is 2x plus 3 equal to 11. Now moving to the second slide. Okay, just wait for a second. Moving to the second slide, we want to check the answer. So as you can remember, we have reached at the end that the solution of the main equation, which was 2x plus 3 equal to 11. As you remember, this was the main equation. We have reached at the end that the solution for this equation is x equal to 4, right? So in order to make sure that our answer is correct, so we're gonna substitute our answer in the main equation. So here we got x equal to 4. We're gonna substitute the 4 on this equation. How we're gonna do it? Let's see. So we will do 2 okay 2 times 4. Okay, so we are substituting the value of x in the main equation. So 2 times 4 plus 3 equal to 11. So here 2 times 4 will give us 8, right? 8 plus 3 will give us 8 plus 3 will give us 11, right? So at the end, we will get that 11 is equal to 11, which is actually correct, right? So here we substituted the solution that we got but in the main equation, and we got a true statement. It is a true statement. So here we concluded that the answer we got is actually correct. Okay? So we concluded at the end, yes, the solution is indeed x equal to 4. So this was the lesson. Thank you all dear students for listening, and hopefully you stay safe, and yeah.